Many of us remember going to the zoo when we were kids. The excitement of getting close to animals we had never seen before is a fond memory, which motivates parents to provide similar opportunities for their children. The zoo does not always provoke positive attitudes, however, with organizations such as Born Free and PETA heavily criticizing these facilities, with some calling for their abolition. Concise Pros and Cons will provide an unbiased overview, so you can hear both sides and make up your own mind. Pro: zoos are a budget-friendly day out for the family. Are the kids complaining about being bored? Going to the zoo is a day out that is affordable and accessible to most people, that is fun and educational, where children and adults can learn about different animal species, along with the importance of habitat conservation and biodiversity. Con: larger animals do better in the wild. Some of the most popular animals such as lions, tigers, and polar bears suffer in captivity due to smaller habitats and lack of physical and mental stimulation. Younger animals may experience developmental delays resulting from sensory deprivation, which can greatly affect their quality of life. Pro: some animals actually do better in captivity. We all like our creature comforts, and wild animals are no exception. Droughts, floods, and other environmental hazards can shorten animal lifespans in the wild. A study by the University of Zurich found that 80% of the 50 mammalian species they studied, such as lions, had longer lifespans in captivity than their counterparts in the wild. Con: some animals are mistreated while captive. Unfortunately, animal abuse is more common than you may think, especially in zoos and sea parks with fewer regulations. A study by World Animal Protection 2019 showed that many larger animals such as whales, lions, and elephants are forced to perform stunts on a regular basis. The training methods used in these stunts can involve pain, physical restraint, and starvation. The good news is that sea parks such as SeaWorld have eliminated the trick and stunt component from their shows. However, they still continue to provide close encounters with whales to the public. Pro: zoos can aid in protection of endangered species. Humans have caused the destruction of habitats and ecosystems from all over the world, resulting in the extinction of many species such as the dodo and Tasmanian tiger. Zoos can provide protection for endangered species through animal breeding programs, such as Zoos Victoria in Australia, who have saved 27 local species from the brink of extinction. Con: just like humans, animals can also be driven to insanity. Captive animals may develop a psychological phenomenon called zoochosis as a result of being entrapped in an unnatural environment for long periods of time. Animals may engage in self-mutilation, rocking, bar biting, and pacing, a fate no sentient creature deserves. Pro: zoos undertake research to fight disease. Zoonotic and emerging diseases are a persistent threat to humans and animals worldwide. Many zoos have research facilities to help fight diseases and develop treatments for different species of animal. There are programs such as the One Health system in the Asia-Pacific region, in which various countries work together to combat zoonotic diseases such as avian flu and malaria. Con: some animals do not have access to medical attention. We all get sick every now and then. Unfortunately, the mismanagement of some zoos can affect the health and safety of their animals. Some animals do not get regular checkups, and their enclosures are not frequently cleaned. This often occurs due to cultural attitudes of how animals should be treated and a lack of understanding of the species' biology and behavior. Pro: zoos can provide jobs and income to struggling communities. Zoos and wildlife parks can generate substantial amounts of income for local communities. According to global wildlife tourism, $29 billion was generated throughout Africa in 2018 from animal tourism alone. A report by Tully and Muchaponwa 2015 suggests that wildlife conservation and tourism has resulted in a 5.4% decline in people living below the poverty line in Zimbabwe. Con: zoos may attract poachers and other unsavory characters. Zoos around the world experience theft, particularly of animals with horns such as rhinos and elephants. Some are stolen, while others are shot, with the perpetrators removing their tusks and horns to sell on the black market. According to National Geographic, 400 animals were stolen from European zoos between 2011 and 2015, with some zoos such as the Czech Zoo resorting to the removal of horns and tusks to protect these animals from being killed. Thanks for watching. What are your thoughts on zoos? Would you still visit one? Feel free to comment below. For more pros and cons on zoos and a wide range of topics, please like and subscribe.